recording? Yeah, who remembers what happened last time on Strixhaven Academy?
Remember.
Once upon a time, fried butter. And let's see, Vima went to the hospital in a sugar coma.
Yes.
I remember that. I was in a wheelchair, being pushed from land to land by the ever-patient human DM.
Was there anything else?
Sorry, I died.
Oh my.
We went on a very long.
I remember we got to the uniforms.
Yep, you did get your uniforms.
To a concert in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to the Valor, to the beach, and really that's all I can remember.
What quest do you guys? What's the goal so far?
The goal for so far is to wait a week because the class doesn't start until a week.
And it's been a week.
Now it's a week.
Class is starting today.
Class is starting today.
We're taking classes.
Or should fill him in and fill him in on what Strixhaven is.
Alrighty, let me bring you all into... Let's see here. Gonna bring you there. Gonna bring you here. Yeah, that'll be fine for now.
See you there become so not.
Alright. Here we go. Excuse me. My goodness. Gonna bring you all to the Biblioplex.
And you still have problems pronouncing it.
I will always have problems with this, and I have accepted my fate. Alright? Alright, with that being said, you guys have been given your classes, you have studied as much as you could, and now we must attend. If memory serves, I believe you guys are... Where's my notes? Yes, I believe you guys should be. Yes, it should be classroom 1.
Classroom 1, I am not on the board.
You're not on the board? You're not on the board.
I
know where you are, though.
I think we are in the Biblioplex, but...
you probably see...
I think that's right.
Oh, there I am. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, I would probably be...
We are in the blah blah blah.
This way.
Like, I'm assuming this has been a good while there by now. I'm assuming that the storm has been by.
No, you've been escorted back.
Okay. So, oops, door's room.
Alright,
Okay,
first thing we're going to do is the exam. Get that done and out of the way for you guys.
Alright.
No, an exam.
Yes, an exam.
We just did an exam. We just came. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing that some schools do. Alright. And static in the background, Mev?
Oh, sorry. That again. It's probably my fan.
Cool.
Alright. Here we go. Let me... Alright. I don't think you're going to need the screen share for you there, Smug. Not for this one anyways. But I am prepared to repeat questions just in case.
Okay, hello. What the fuck happened?
We're going to be doing an exam. There you are. Need some help there?
Doctor comes into the room.
All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we missing anyone? No, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's
If you're
everyone.
gonna do the exam, gonna do the exam? You might wanna like do it without me because I'm gonna take it as Staffy.
Well, your character here is
I'm
also
gonna
taking the exam as well.
no because my character has not been properly introduced yet because of the thing. Okay, the background that he has, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how HDMI is gonna do it, but
Okay, I guess,
uh,
yeah, your character's not here then, I guess. HDMI.
Oh, I figured his character would have been here. He's just been in the background doing essentially his own thing. How he got in here is based off of his stuff. Would you like to do your character introduction there?
wait, are you? I don't know if you're like, are you like giving me like a narrative liberty? Question mark.
Yes. Just in regards of describing your character, where your character comes from, just so that way the rest of us as players know.
Do I do the thing that I told you were related with the background, or
Yeah.
do
Here, I think.
I do that? Like, do I explain that as well, or
That's up to
no?
you. That's up to you. Because what you want to keep
Okay,
secret is what you want to keep secret. What you want to keep share to the group, so that way we know as a group, you
okay,
could do
okay,
that.
okay. So okay, good. So basically, my character, I'm gonna post a picture. Give me fetch him the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So my character is a green-looking plasmoid dude. He is what seems to be like his look. He has this all zen look to it. He's not very much of a talking type, but he is kind of like the sort of kind of quiet guy in a way. But at the same time, like not this he doesn't like to call much attention and whatnot. Here it is. His name, you know him by his name is Sha Gi Proteus.
Okay.
Sha Gi Proteus. I put his character in. Give me a little bit. It's been long since I've done a character intro. Give me a. What's the thing that you usually do in a character intro again?
Oh, Calloway can't hear you.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm a plasmoid. Hi, the name's Shaggy, Proteus. He is a plasmoid from the setting of Spelljammer, and basically he went to he basically you don't know much about him. You just know that he recently got um. There are rumors that he was kind of like rescued in a bit from the astral void recently, and that's about it. Like, there's just this thing going around his character. He's a monk and he's a pretty chill dude. I hope you'll get to meet him. Well, you're definitely gonna meet him, but you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
And that's it.
You
All
can
right.
see, you can check the picture of how he looks in the character. I posted a picture over there. Yo.
Mm-hmm. And I believe they can also see him on their monitors as well, because I got your picture in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good.
Didn't hear anything. Okay.
Yep.
Were you able to hear him there, Mig?
No.
Nope.
I didn't.
Try leaving the chat and coming back in.
All right.
That has been happening to Discord lately. I don't know what's going
I don't
on.
know why.
I'm not muted. Oh, I acquired Crunchy's powers. Some I have powers some might consider unnatural.
Alrighty.
Wait. Is he talking like a
And
mad
also, I'm going
scientist?
to change
There you go.
my.
Can you hear him now?
I think so. Can he speak again, please?
Smug, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him quite well.
Okay.
Can he
all
hear
right.
me?
Now I can hear you.
All right. I think we got it resolved. Yeah, whenever you are experiencing to where you can hear other people, but you can't hear the one individual, that's sometimes on your end to where then you have to just leave and then come back. It kind of does like a little refresh when you do that. So sometimes that's a thing you're going to want to do. All right. So with that being the case, let's see. I know we're jumping around a little bit here, but let's go ahead and get on with the exam. The subject is about slatties, frog-like creatures. They're monstrosities. The
Never heard about them.
Professor Lang does enter the room. Greetings, class. I hope everyone is doing well.
Oh, Professor Lang.
Hi. Greetings.
Good morning, Professor.
Thanks for asking.
Alrighty.
Morning.
Let's see here.
We're learning about frogs today.
Yes. Chaos in the mix of these creatures. Now remember, students, inexperienced scholars and adventurers sometimes assume that slad is a misspelling or pronunciation. Calling these creatures salads is frowned upon.
My cat quietly laughs. He was like,
Alrighty. Let's see here. So we're going to be going through a study phase, to an exam phase, to a recovery phase. And with that being the case, recovery phase is for those that don't pass the exam, that has a chance to essentially redeem themselves. So don't worry too much, especially for you, Roy. Don't worry too much on it. It's first time for you, so.
She was saying, sorry, just real quick.
Yeah.
If I would have said being from outside, there was a little thing to go through with that. For being outside of Strixhaven.
I didn't catch that.
So just real quick, if I were to have chosen to have been from outside of Strixhaven, there was like a little thing to go with that. But essentially, we're all students of this school.
Right.
Just trying to get like gist of the general thing we're doing.
Yep. Yeah, whether you're coming from the outside or within Strixhaven's citizens aspect, you are coming as students.
Kind of walked in right as school.
Okay, we're all just starting school, basically.
Because
okay.
2 weeks before this, we were touring the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let me get the funny music going here.
do the funny.
Yep, we're going to be doing the funny. Now we're going to be doing the study phase. The question lies, would you find a study buddy or would you study alone? Doing so does make 2 sets of skills that you can choose from. Or sorry. If you look for a study buddy, you can use perception, persuasion, intimidation, or history with a DC of 12. Intimidation? Yes, you could absolutely, like in school, bully someone to be your study buddy.
Reputation would be I don't know. There might be some negative reputation from that, but you know,
that's a thing.
Well, probably Calloway gonna spill now because we are in the same room and we can do that.
Knowing history for study buddy.
Mm-hmm. If you choose to study alone, it is Arcana, History, Religion, or Investigation, DC 12. If the player is successful in the DC check, they gain a student die of a D4. The D4 will be used for your exam.
Yeah, I don't get it. Sorry, HGSG strikes. Can you repeat that again?
You can find a study buddy or study alone. If the player is successful, they gain a student die of a D4, as long as you make the DC 12 check.
Basically, guidance. Good, great.
Guidance,
what are the checks
Bardic
again?
Inspiration
What are the checks?
is approved. But when it comes to exam, magic is a big no-no.
I'm trying to see who was there during the role play on the text the other day.
So let's go through the list, and let's start with Sha Gi. Would you find a study buddy? Oh, sure.
Give me. I'm still working on my character stats. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Loading.
We'll come back to you then. What's that, Orion?
Is it technically magic if I use telepathic speech? Because that's for my, like, I think racial is, well, it's kind of like, it doesn't say it's magic. It's like a feature from my bloodline.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Strixhaven took preparation on that.
But is it technically magical? Or...
Technically, no.
I love loopholes.
But good luck with that. So, let's start with you, Orion. Would your character find a study buddy? Or would your character study alone?
She'll find a study buddy.
Alright. Under Perception, Persuasion, Intimidation, or History, which of those would you like to use?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Alright. DC 12.
Jesus, why so high DC? Make at least 10. Oh, that's good. 30-20.
There you go. So you got yourself a D4. Congratulations. Let's go from the next list. Mig, question for you. Would you find a study buddy, or would you study alone?
Me? You mean me?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Calloway probably gonna ask Vima if we wanna just be partner. If she says no, well, then I would be studying alone. Because we are roommates.
So among your skills of the Perception, Persuasion, Intimidation, History, Arcana, Religion, or Investigation, which skill would you like to use?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Alright. Go for it. DC is 12. 11.
You can do it.
For just one.
I think I'm gonna let Laka. I'm gonna give Laka. Give him the help action with Laka.
Alright. Bear in mind, you can use the help action, but you can only use it once.
I have persuasion. Yeah, go on.
Yep. Therefore, if Latka here used the help action with persuasion, it will technically be locked for her to use the help action again under that skill.
Oh yeah, I sent you a question there. I didn't want to say out loud. I just wanted to hear a yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say yes.
You get the real roll again.
Yeah, go ahead.
And take the higher roll. You can roll again if you want. With the skill check.
Alright. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. You got yourself a D4 for your exam.
Yay.
Bear that in mind. Next on to the list is Mev. Mev, would you like to find a study buddy with your skill set, or would you believe studying alone would be the correct choice?
I think I'll take a study buddy.
All right. Under Perception, Persuasion, Intimidation, or History, which skills would you like to use?
Perception.
Perception. Fair enough. DC 12, please.
Do I just
Here's
hit
the-
the plus till I get 12?
No. You the DC is what you have to beat.
Yeah. So you
pass
roll
the
a
check.
d20 plus your skills.
I'm still learning.
No worries, no worries. Here, I'll help you out. Open up your character sheet,
It's okay.
Okay, got it.
and then we're gonna click. You said you wanted to use perception, correct?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna click perception and tell it to roll normally. Oh, you made it half proficient. You. One more. There you go. The word itself.
Aha, I see. Okay, and then I just click on perception.
Perception and then normal roll.
Okay.
21.
Let's go.
Congratulations. You got yourself a D4.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Next on our list is Krista.
Alright. She's gonna use intimidation, but not in a bully way.
That's
She's
fair.
just gonna walk to us students like, you, help!
Okay, let's see how you do. DC 12.
Let's see.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. You got yourself a D4 for your exam.
Damn, she's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
All right.
She's loud.
Is your turn. Which skills would you like to use? Study buddy or study alone?
Yeah, I'll try for a study buddy.
Alrighty.
Trying to remember which
Perception.
modifier.
Okay.
Skill check is wisdom modifier.
Let me
There's
help
a
you.
wisdom modifier.
So-
Thank the Lord.
To open your character sheet, click the C button.
Right. Yeah, I'm in the character sheet.
All right. Looks like we have
My wisdom is the highest, so I want to use whatever thing relies on it.
Perception.
I would suggest persuasion.
No, that's charisma. Or that's you want perception.
Oh, for
Oh,
wisdom.
You said your wisdom was the highest, right?
Yep, his wisdom is the highest. Out of
So
all
you
your
want-
stats, you can choose
Wisdom is
Arcana.
my highest.
Your highest one is between Arcana, History, and Persuasion.
That'll just go persuasion.
Oh, well.
All right. Then just click on the word Persuasion.
Okay.
And then tell it normal roll.
Roll.
14. Congratulations. You got yourself a D4 when it comes to the exam. Alrighty. Next up is Latka.
All right.
What would Latka do?
I'm gonna say she studied together. It's like peers.
Alright. So among
I'm
those
gonna roll
skills,
history.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll history.
Are you
All right,
kidding
16.
me?
16. Nice. Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I
Shaggy.
did have the question. Okay, go on. I'll let you finish this.
Shaggy.
Question HDMI can. Okay, here's the thing. Quick question. Can I change one of the skills that gives me the background? Because I have insight and religion, but I want to change insight to perception.
Does it let
Or
you?
religion.
Yeah, if you use the variant rule in the player's handbook,
You use the
can just-
variant rule in player's handbook.
It should be fine.
If no, then no. Okay, then.
Alright. Among your character, which
Simple.
do you believe what he would do? Find a study buddy or study alone? What would Shaggy do?
Shaggy.
Yes, back
What
to
are
you.
he would probably want to study alone, given that he's clueless.
Alright, so between Arcana, History, Religion, or Investigation, which one would he use?
Can you repeat that again?
Arcana, history, religion, or investigation.
No wisdom check?
Sorry, you're choosing to study alone.
No, I choose to study with a partner.
Oh, you choose to study with a
Okay.
partner. Okay, I thought I heard alone. My bad. So, to find a study buddy, you need to use perception, persuasion, intimidation, or history. What would you like to use?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
No worries. Perception, persuasion, intimidation, or history.
Okay, I'd say perception.
Perception. All right.
You gotta
The DC is 12.
In that one. Guys, please don't shoot me now.
Why?
Betray me now.
Oh, not 20 now. You're not 20.
Try it.
You better get not
11!
20. No!
Does anybody have perception to give the help action
Yeah,
with?
I have perception.
All right, you can re-roll that.
You give help action to your fellow student.
Yeah, well, I was looking for, and then and I were studying. Maybe you can add on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
21. All right, you got yourself a D4. It sounds like everyone made it, and it's got themselves a D4.
I don't know if you can see my question a while ago.
Nerve.
I sent
Yeah,
you a
I
message.
seen it. I don't know what B1 is.
It's an I1 at Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. Oh, okay.
This is a yes or no.
Timeline would be a little off, I think.
All right, fair enough.
All right, time for the next
wish them luck.
part, which is the exam itself. Here we go. Slad Facts is the first half. DC 12 Intelligence Arcana check.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
The second half of the exam is Diffusing Slatty Confrontation Essay. DC 12 Wisdom Insight check.
So I'd be like, fuck! Okay,
You just back to college now. Jesus.
because he just swapped out insight for perception.
I just want to say, I have a score of 8 in both intelligence and wisdom. This is gonna be fun.
We're family now. We're
Excuse
family.
me. What's the thing? What's the thing that we do? What's the thing?
Okay, so it's Arcana for the first part of the test, and then insight for the second part. I cracked a joke that because you just literally just swapped out insight for perception just a minute ago.
And no. But I still have insight because of my monk. That's.
Oh, did you already grab insight already?
There was one that was overlapping because of choices.
Oh yeah. That's literally also one of the rules.
Yeah.
You would actually switch out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, with that being the case, let's start at the top this time. We went to the bottom, now let's start from the top. Dutch. Slatty Facts. DC 12 Arcana check.
For Lapka. Wouldn't it be Sha Gi first? Because he was the last one on the list. But okay, I'll do it.
Originally, I went from the bottom
Sounds
going
stupid.
off, but he needed some more time.
Okay, Lapka will now make her rolls.
Fun fact: I switched sides to the green team now.
Oh,
22. Congratulations, you are making it the first one. Now, let's try out your essay. Insight, DC 12.
Alright, here we go. Rolling.
No!
5.
In the
Would you like to use your
eyes of
D4?
Yeah.
Fly away.
So your score is 7. Keep that in mind, alright?
I didn't even see the die go out yet. God, it's laggy as hell. Why is it lagging so badly?
Yeah, you rolled a 3 and it came up to a 5. Alright, with that being the case, next up on the list.
Oh wait, no, can I burn my inspiration?
I think you just asked that not too long ago, and I said the timeline I think would be
No.
very difficult.
No, inspiration for my character. The inspiration
Oh,
die.
Yeah, do you
I
still
would like
have
to
one?
reroll. Yeah.
Okay, then go for it. You're still keeping the 2 on the D4, so it's stated, because it's been rolled.
Okay. All right, rerolling that skill.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oh my god.
7.
And oh my god. Okay,
So
at
your
least it's
total is a
better.
9. Yes.
Jesus, like I swear to God, every time it lags, I roll horribly.
In the eyes of an angel.
All right.
I will.
Is your turn. It's Quin's turn. Let's start with an Arcana check.
Okay. Another real quick question.
Yes.
Do you typically roll through the character sheet? What about the dice icon on the left side of the interface?
You could punch those in, and if you know your ability scores and that from there.
Yeah, if you know from that,
okay.
you can do it that way. That is optional.
It adds in your modifiers if you go through the character sheet, though.
If you don't like, that's what I mean. If you don't have your character sheet filled up for this, you can, but you have it somewhere else. You can just punch it in the little the dice tray here
On the bottom right.
Oh, so that's more what you use that for. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
More options for players.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
And just a normal roll.
Yep, just a normal roll.
Oh, I guess.
12. Congratulations, you passed the first part of the exam. Now, time for your essay for diffusing slutty confrontation. Insight check.
Me again?
Yes. This is second half of your exam. 9. You do have a D4. Would you like to use that to increase your score?
Sure, I would like to use that.
Alrighty. On the bottom right, you should see a D4 symbol, or a pyramid. Click that once and tell it roll. Four. So 13 in total. Congratulations. You aced your exam.
What the booyah.
Next up.
Yes.
Take heed, fellow students, and revel in my speaking skills. Thank you.
We've only been here like 8 minutes.
All right. Kiki, I believe is how you pronounce your name, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Time
Okay.
for your first part of the exam. The Slatty Facts. Arcana check, please. DC 12.
Oh,
16. Wow.
smart.
Time for your essay. Insight
Oh, my
check.
goodness.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Woo!
Let's go. Let's go.
Congratulations, you have aced your exam.
I just want to say, I feel sorry for whoever reads that essay because it's going to be written in broken sentences.
Fair enough.
Damn. Relatable. Very relatable.
All right, Zano, you're up.
Okay. Arcana.
First one is Arcana. Slatty Facts. DC 12.
Who died?
16. Congrats. Time for your second half. Your essay. Insight check, please.
I'm just gonna put the punch.
13. Congratulations. You've aced your exam. All right. Calloway, it's your turn. Slatty Facts. Arcana check.
Ah!
3. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Would you like to use your D4, or would you like to save it for your insight?
I prefer for the insight.
All
Got
right,
any
let's see.
inspiration?
I don't think this group has any inspiration.
Oh my god.
10. Well,
Are we?
let's use a D4.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. I'm just.
Lol.
Oh!
Not like today's not my day.
11 out of 12. I am sorry. You are considered failed this exam.
No. Damn.
No worries. There is a recovery phrase. All right.
Hush.
Orion, your turn.
Well, let's try it. Let's get out of the way. Also,
Orange. Orange.
I still have an inspiration. I never really used it. Can I use it for this exam?
Oh, if you still have it, then yes.
Yeah, I never really used it.
All right.
All right.
Let's
You
start
may
with an
most
Arcana,
certainly
shall we?
try.
Oh, wait, I passed. 17. Let's go.
Nice.
It's coming.
Insight check for your essay.
Oh, this is gonna be worse. I was bad at essays in college. Now I'm bad at essays in the game. Oh, just in time.
I get you.
Yes.
12,
Yes,
just pass. All right. So you considered have aced your exam. Next up is Sha Gi. Arcana check for
Like
slatty
honesty.
facts, please. DC
In the
12.
eyes of an angel. Fly away.
10. Oh no. Would you like to use your D4 on that?
I mean, might as well. What are the odds? Please don't roll a 1.
2.
Yes!
Say that.
Yes, let's go.
It's barely.
Now, let's do this diffusing slad confrontations essay. Insight check, DC 12.
Insight check. Okay, at least I'm good on insight. It's
21.
Okay. Oh, God.
Congratulations, you have aced your exam. For those that did not pass, or for those that failed one part of the exam, has a chance to do a recovery phase. There are 5 questions, and if you answer all 5 questions, you get 10 points to your score.
Okay.
Hey, DM, did I give someone my D4 since I never used it?
Sorry, that's only for yourself.
Man.
It's kind of like Bardic Inspiration-ish.
I go to the bathroom.
There can only be
I'm sorry, the door is locked.
I've been sitting here forever. I gotta go.
Vima's gonna pop her feet on the desk and say, "Well, good luck, Calloway. I'm gonna take a nap."
Alright, Calloway. Let's look at Calloway. You had 1 point, so you need to get 1 correct one for that, and then you had 3 points. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, you need to get all 5 correct in order to pass. No worries. And for Latka, I believe you only have 1 to do, correct?
No, 2. 9.
2.
I need to get 2 correct because it's
2 correct.
12, right? I need 3 points more.
Fair enough.
I'm chopping this down. He's like, she's worried about what has happened with Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
In his group.
Right.
I should have messed up.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. True or false? Question 1. Blue, death, gray, green, and red slads are known resistances are acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. True or false? Would you like me to repeat?
Yeah.
Sure.
Blue.
Can you write it down? Cause I don't do it like that much. Sorry.
Okay, here. Let me do it this for you.
For me.
Da-da-da-da. Deselect. No, don't you cheat.
No.
I
Not that
will.
much. Sorry.
The dark side is past
English, I
work.
need to practice a lot more.
Right, no worries.
Abilities one might
And
consider
let's see.
unnatural.
No, we don't.
Here you go. Just scroll to the bottom, and you should see recovery phase number 2.
Okay.
First question. Blue, death, gray, green, and red slad are known resistances are cold, acid, fire, lightning, and thunder. True or false?
I would say true.
All right.
I'm going to say false.
You're going to say false. All right. All right. The answer to that? True. Question number 2. All slatties, except the tadpoles, can telepathically communicate to each other. True or false?
Oh.
Damn, that's lore question. That one's hard. Not gonna lie. Not even I know.
True.
All right. Calloway?
You guys using the book for this? Like, how would we?
Yep.
That's well.
Metagaming for exams is perfectly fine, just not during the exam.
Oh, okay.
The question was like the tadpoles can talk to everybody?
Yep. All slatties except the tadpoles can telepathically communicate to each other. True or false?
I would say false.
Answer, true.
God. Someone save this man.
Number 3.
I didn't do that.
The regeneration capabilities equal to the maximum amount of damage of that to a greatsword. True or false?
False.
False?
Answer, false. The slatties regain 10 points, not 12.
I'll pass then.
Question number 4. Slatty's capabilities entail the ability to multi-attack. True or false?
True.
True?
True.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Slatties have their own language. True or false?
True.
True.
It is true. Let's see. Calloway, I believe you only had 2 incorrect ones.
One, no?
I thought it was only one for him. I thought you got the second question. I got the first question wrong, and I got all the other ones right. And then he got the second question wrong, and all the other ones right. So we both got 8 points.
Yep, but unfortunately for Calloway, he needed all 10.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He passed
So,
one of the
you passed.
tests.
Yep, you passed, but you did not ace your exam. Bear that in mind. It's not anything bad, just so it's stated. As for you, Latka, you do pass and have turned it into an ace. Congratulations.
Ace the test. Goes with the book there. I hand you my sheet there.
Now, before you all leave, Lang would tell you that she has an important guest. Would like to communicate to all of you.
Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Or what can it be? Could it be?
Who could be the important
You
guest?
see this small person that comes in and stands on a stool.
Might be an Oompa Loompa based on this music.
This is Isabeau. If anyone is familiar, Isabeau is the test master. She is the one who writes all of your exams and any other tests. She makes the statement. Now, I know the student is not in this class, but because of things that happened, well, I just want you all to understand, as she pulls up a piece of paper to which you can all see, circled in red, what looks like a dick next to one of the answers.
Interesting.
Ooh, nice drawing.
Can I roll like an insight or see whose name's on it?
I believe that would actually be a perception.
Perception? Alright, I'll roll perception. Let's go.
Well, he's creative.
11?
11.
That's borderline for me on that one.
Can I roll perception?
No, let me have it. Sweet.
I'll let you have it.
Hey,
All right.
if anybody wants to check how like Isabel mode be like the last GIF I put in the Rerolls channel.
To which, when this confrontation was brought to attention, many students stood up with this Alistar student.
Alright.
Therefore, all students are being punished with 2 surprise tests. You are welcome.
No!
Another one. Oh, God.
I mean, yeah.
She
I
gets
just
off
got
her
here,
stool
and
and
I
then
already-
walks out.
God. Like, huh. I haven't even. I barely got here, and I'm already in trouble. Who could have guessed?
And it wasn't your fault either. No, just
Miser. Just like,
Calloway's when I feel like really
Are they-
down right now.
I'm just saying under my breath. They're like, they're gonna take a joke.
Alrighty, with that being the case, you are free for the rest of the day.
Alright.
Miss Lang would also let you know, as you are all leaving, please be careful and not leave too far. The purple mist has made its appearance, and we don't want any students to be lost.
Alright.
Back to the biblioplex.
I bet my catcher asks, "What's that?"
The purple mist is a phenomenon that is magical by nature. It will cause you to be lost within it. If you find yourself wound up in it, please be sure to seek out one of the campus guide bots for your own safety.
Is heading off there. Go check in the infirmary, actually.
Great. I might actually get one of those. Don't want to get lost again.
Off to the infirmary.
Just
So how shall we celebrate?
Zoinks. Like zoinks.
Checking on. I'm going to go check on Dutch and party. I'm assuming he would have been brought to the infirmary, right? There, HDMI?
Yeah, I think so.
Are we going all to the infirmary, or we just go?
Wherever you guys want to go.
It's wherever you
That's where
guys want to go,
Latko's-
but Latka
Latko was
seems to
going.
be interested in a particular location.
Well,
Yeah.
Calloway wants to go to the study area and make it study harder because he just failed his exam and he's just trying to.
You did pass your
Reading
exam,
and stuff.
you just did not ace your exam. That's all that means.
Oh, I thought
So
that
studying
I
would
failed
still
because
come in
I
handy?
needed the 5 answers right.
Not quite with this. As long as you get one of the 2, it is considered passing. If you fail both, then that means that you, if you failed both, that means that you just failed completely. But you did pass one.
So you passed that pass, just didn't ace it.
Yeah.
Well, even then, it's
Not
Calloway
bad.
still feel a little pissed about himself for the
Even though
exam.
it's like-
He
Fair enough.
didn't make it that well.
Again, is it morning time here or?
Yes, it would actually be around 1 o'clock.
Oh, PM?
p.m. Yes.
Is it possible to go to the Fire Jolt Cafe?
Yes, absolutely.
Spooky voice.
I mean, everyone's just going to go eat fucking butter again. God damn it!
I would like a beverage. Thank you very much.
I mean, well, I've got to role play with myself.
Larger than butter.
Dinky Winky. I'm gonna role play with myself.
Why? Just okay.
God.
Sorry.
Why?
Sorry. A character moment. Just because of the situation that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we need to spend an hour there, but
No, you don't.
use a latte.
Right. Let's see here. We got 4 players here. Where is our cleric? Where has he gone?
Oh, there's a cleric. Yeah.
I shall guide Quin. Go to exit and then go to archery comments. Look at me showing him around comments fountain.
There you go.
Fire Jolt.
Then Fire Jolt right here. Alrighty, welcome to Fire Jolt Cafe. You can see plenty of people that are gathering in regards of drinks and a few pastries of sorts. Let me bring this up. I'm just going to smack everyone with this. There we go. You all have your menu. Meanwhile, while you guys are looking at the menu, let's see what's going on with Latka. Shall we?
Okay.
I believe you're at the hospital, correct?
Yeah, I ran all the way there after the test.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happened?
Did you follow?
I follow.
Oh, you're gonna follow? Okay. Yeah, have to give me a minute then.
I'm kind of curious as to why, because I know these guys are going to the cafe.
Tiny. Here's Tiny.
I'm kind of.
It's gonna have to be, buddy.
I'm kind of wondering around.
Yeah.
See, like, how many things have changed since Well, technically I haven't visited Strixhaven before, but backstory reasons.
Right, that's fine.
HDMI knows.
That's fair.
Gotta find your token.
Maybe you can hear about where Calloway comes. That is called the Capena.
Right. And I will get this. There we go. But yeah, as far as you can see there, Sha Gi, as you're chasing along with Latka, you do come across, you do come into the hospital to where Dutch is lying down.
I basically ask, what do I see? I see, because I'm mostly following Lapka, because, like, I'm kind of, like, curious about, because I'm a curious guy.
Mm-hmm. I will say, just so that way there's introduction for lore and reasons and crap like that, you see what looks like purplish residue almost looks like a stress, like when you get like bloodshot eyes. It's just red, but instead of it being red, it's purple.
Oh, I was going to post this. Actually, I see Dutch there. Ice.
Do I see Lapka doing anything with him?
I'm just talking with him there, just like asking how you feeling here. You are like how you basically you feeling any better there? I'm like kind of trying to stand over his bed there, but I'm pretty sure he's getting a bit better.
Oh yeah.
Got some medicine around his eyes or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's...
She gives a sigh of relief there.
Mm-hmm.
And just like tell them basically like just don't push yourself too hard, all right?
Yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Take a day off, all right? You don't have to work yourself to the bone. And he just climbs back to sleep there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do there, Sha Gi?
I basically just like poof. I want to make a stealth check to see if like this if Lapka could have seen me.
I'm just roll.
Okay.
Good freaking luck. My perception is so high, you beat it.
As I'm looking at it.
So basically, you just see Sha Gi just like.
No, you beat me.
Basically, you're just like.
I was cracking a joke. Okay. My perception is 10. I didn't even notice you. I would probably be leaving.
Basically, as you're walking, I just interrupt you, like as if up here. Basically, he said. So basically, I was standing all this time watching Drax style, and then I'm like, "So you're worried about your friend?"
Yeah.
Just. How's your friend doing?
He's doing all right. Like I would say he's seen better days.
I mean, sorry. I think. Let's see. I like. You two seem like a really good couple.
Meanwhile, while you two are talking, you can hear what sounds like a scream in the back. Ah! Get away from me!
I guess I go check it out.
Go
back. Go back.
Go back.
The back room. When you said that, her face turned red.
Let's see here. From in here, you can see what looks like, you can see Doraku. He's just like, back off. I will heal naturally.
Oh, this guy.
Meanwhile, the doctor's trying to calm him down. It's like, it's fine. It's natural stuff. I don't care.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I thought it was Boyo that was the panicking or whatever, but it was Doraku.
Ain't nobody got time for
Doraku. No one got time for Doraku. Ain't nobody got time for. Just kidding. So I just head out there.
All right.
And say, I'm sorry for what happened to your friend. I basically go and I say, basically, you must love a lot. You must like him a lot if you are doing this for him. I say to Lapka.
You shut up. It's not like I don't like him or anything. I don't even know who you are.
My apologies. My apologies. The name's Sha Gi. And excuse me if I've sounded rude. I'm not the most well-versed with people.
I can imagine.
Meanwhile, both of you can hear a person into the distance talking with another person.
But I do seek enlightenment.
Can you hear me, Smug?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He was about to finish.
As you two are talking, you can hear two people that are communicating with each other. One person yelling out, "Moi, moi, I love you!"
Huh? I peek around the corner.
You see a person that's just currently on the floor after... As soon as you go to peek around the corner, you hear a slap sound.
Well, looks like love is in the air recently.
From peeking around the corner, you can see a guy that's currently on the ground. And one lady looks irritated.
Are they students or are they just people in the town?
They are civilians.
I just started. Sorry. God.
You're just laughing at the poor man's spite. They're like,
Oh, you could tell by
He
his
should have
expression that he has a big old smile on his face.
He should have not done that.
no, I know what's going on here. I roll insight to see what kind of relationship this is. Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Let's go insight. Let's go Vima now.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
You know
I'm
nothing.
proficient in insight. I'm proficient in insight.
Okay, okay, go for it. I have a weird feel. I have this feeling in the back of my head. This is the kind.
12.
Sorry, it's not quite enough with this couple.
All right.
Seems they are a couple.
Not a couple, all right. I don't know why you would enjoy getting slapped across the face. They do them? I don't know. Anyway, you must be like what? You one of the new students or something?
Probably he wanted to deposit his eggs.
The fuck?
Oh my goodness.
There's this strange creature back at home that does a really weird mating ritual.
Just
I'm dying.
I'm dying. Lol.
It's a beautiful spectacle. My dad brought me there to see it when I was little.
No wonder you're have terrible at people skills. I'ma go. Yo, weirdo. My brothers have better people skills than you. And they're my brothers.
As they say, my character looks at you. That was a family trip.
Oh my goodness.
He looks at you like kind of angry, like that was a family trip. Like he like, how dare you? Basically, he looking at you like that, very serious.
I don't know if that's part of your culture to watch other creatures get it on, but most other cultures don't do that in the public view or with other family members. I'm just saying.
What?
So I would probably keep that to yourself.
My family wasn't doing anything wrong. What's wrong with you? We were just watching nature take its course. It's something beautiful.
Look, buddy, pal, amigo, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Normal people, guaranteed about maybe 80% of people in the lands of Strixhaven would find that very weird. Alright? And I'm one of them. So, if you want to talk about, like, family vacations, like, just, I don't know, mention going to the pool or something. Or, amusement park or whatever. To, like, your buddies, pals, amigos, whatever.
Amusement park.
It's a... Really? You never heard about an amusement park? Really?
Yeah.
Alright, so an amusement park is a bunch of, like, rides you can ride on, right? Like, mechanical rides. Ferris wheel.
What's a mechanical ride? Are you talking about those things that people use to catapult themselves in the battlefield or something like that?
Something like that? Sure, that's a machine. That's a catapult. But a ride is a tool or a device of enjoyment. You would climb inside this thing and take it for a ride. Usually on a fixed path. Such as a merry-go-round, Ferris wheel.
You throw yourself in a war machine for fun, and you say, I'm the weird one? Ugh. And then he was like, okay. And he just, like, continues.
Oh my... Nah, man, you are the weird one here, and I'm gonna leave. I'm not even gonna continue. This conversation is over. Goodbye. I need a drink from that one.
Sweet slice of life, I suppose.
I look at the time there. What time is it? Like 1 or so?
What's your time?
There you go.
What time is it?
1:22.
1:22. All right, I'm gonna head to the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Get like a lunch.
All right. While you're moving back to the cafe, what is the rest of the group doing?
You're all in the cafe waiting for Elena.
I moved to the cafe as well.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I'm literally an alien. To be fair, I'm really an alien from space, so you should expect some cultural shock there.
Well, I grew up in Strixhaven, apparently. I'm just exploring the town.
No worries.
Vima DM is going to make a speech.
Study my whole life. That's why I'm so smart. I just study all the time. Yeah, I'm enjoying the sights. So.
All right, that's fine. All right. Anybody want to make an order from the Fire Choked Cafe?
Damn.
Oh, yes.
Vima was making a speech.
Okay.
I'll be brides, might be band. That says. Also, everyone here Ace, right?
Excuse me.
Everyone here in the cafe Ace the exam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
the
so.
only one that DNA said
everyone passed.
Yes.
I suggest we give a toast to the best students in all of Strixhaven.
Oh,
the Ace
I love that.
first exam.
Meanwhile, you can see Alana in the background going, "Oh, ain't that so sweet? You ain't getting extra butter."
Yeah, this is what I feel is happening between here. This is what I think.
I don't think we're there, Lapka. I don't think we're like in the cafe.
We're not there yet, but this is what I feel is going on here between Latka and Sha Gi.
I mean, what do I say?
General.
Jesus Christ.
General.
Elena?
What's the manager's name again?
One at a time, please. What was that, Mev?
I was just ready to order.
Oh, you were ready to order? Okay, and Orion, what were you gonna say?
What's the manager's name again?
Alana.
Alright, I guess. Well, I'll wait till Mev orders, then I'll do my thing.
All right. What would you like to order, Mev?
All right, Alana, I'll have the crunchy frog legs and this time the Strixhaven latte.
The Strixhaven latte. Wow, my eyes. Oh, okay. Okay.
Special.
Yeah. Bleh, my eyes. Oh. All right. Yeah, sure. So that'll be what looks like 2 copper pieces then.
Okay, what is that conversion in gold?
Silver, that would be 9 silver, to which from gold, that would be -1 gold to 9 silver. 1 gold to 10 silver, 10 silver to 9 silver, so that way you have 10 copper, which then you now have 8 copper.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Anyone else want to make an order?
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
I'd like to make an order as Vima raises her hand.
Okay, what would you like to order? As she is very hesitant in her eyes.
Have I ever told you look really beautiful today, Lana?
Why, thank you. As she gives a death stare.
I swear, what makeup you do? You gotta tell me.
What would you like to order?
Alright, let me get that. I want melted bar in the bowl and bonbons.
What in a bowl?
I want 2 sticks of butter melted in a bowl, and then I want a bag of bonbons.
Are the bonbons still available?
Yes, the bonbons are still available. Let's see, bonbons. They for 1 bag of bonbons is now 1 silver piece.
Prices, Lana.
Had to slow some of you students down. As for the stick of butter, that will be 9 copper pieces.
And in a bowl, I need it melted.
Oh yeah, it'll be melted. No worries.
Thank you. You treat me so well, Lana.
And your wallet treats my wallet so nicely.
Yes.
Fucking damn it. Dead. Sorry.
When
that was intentional.
Quin wanders over to the tabletop and talks to Alana.
Yes.
And he says, "I would like to order something."
What would you like to order?
What's I hear you guys got some good butter in this joint. What's the word behind that?
Joint.
Well, I mean, the butter seems to be kind of somewhat in high demand. Same thing with bonbons.
Whatever.
Yes. Lana makes the best butter in all of Strixhaven. You should order 3 sticks of butter.
I'm gonna take 4 sticks of butter.
I'm sorry, we can only do 2 sticks of butter per student.
Okay. Can I do a persuasion check to see if I can convince her to give me 4?
Sure.
I'll do a helping action.
Are you sure about that?
You got rejected.
All right.
No, I won't do that. He needs the 4 sticks of butter.
4 sticks of butter, persuasion.
Right? Ah! Bat! Bat! Back in the cave with you. Thank you. Jesus. Sorry, I had a bat that wanted to say hello to me, so I just shoot him back in his cave.
No!
Oh, that was terrible.
Wait, you had a bat, a literal bat.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
You guys, RDM is Batman.
I'll settle for a green tea, then thank you.
He's Batman.
All right.
You're not fooling
yeah,
me.
Sorry.
You're Batman.
I don't have the voice for Batman.
We all know he uses a voice changer.
For justice.
Anyway, so yeah, it's like, sorry, 2 sticks of butter is all I can do for you, and that will be 9 copper pieces if you want to purchase it.
Yes, I will.
Right.
I've heard such good things. I gotta try out this butter thing here.
All right, so minus 1 gold. Add 10 silver, make that 9 silver, and then make that 1 copper. Well, actually, you got 10 copper right here. So yeah, just bring your copper from 10 to 1.
Yeah, I divvied it out before I bought it, but yes.
Oh, did you?
4,
Okay.
9, and 1. That should be because I start with 5, right?
Yeah, you should have.
Should have started with 5 gold. Yeah.
Alrighty, with that being the case, who would be next?
Kikea wanted to make a purchase.
Alright, what does Kiki want to order?
She's gonna go to counter, just look at the lady. I want the yummy coffee. And point at the 10 gold pieces one.
The The signature Fire Jolt Latte. All right. That'll be 10 gold then.
Por favor, dime que no fuiste a ver la película de Dungeons and Dragons.
Eso no ha llegado todavía.
Llegó.
Oh, wait.
¿Cuándo?
Use
Está en
this.
los cines.
El jueves.
Jueves que viene.
Ah, llegó. Ok.
Alright. Oh, she's just gonna slam 10 gold on the...
Alrighty. You would get your Fire Jolt signature latte. Let me... If I can just get to the right... There we go. Alright. While drinking this, you have resistance to fire damage for 1 minute.
Oh.
That's the original aspect. But you get it actually for 1 session.
Oh, neat. Now I feel warm fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
You warm fuzzy.
Anything else for you?
As she sips on her latte, like, me hungry.
What would you like to buy?
What good?
What's good? Well, we have the crunchy frog legs on toast.
Me gonna take that.
All right, 1 copper piece then.
She just gonna slam a gold piece and leave it there.
I got this. She would bring you your food, to which would give you 5 frog legs and a little pouch.
Alright, she grabs her stuff and goes to the table. Looks at the pouch curiously.
There's 9 silver pieces and 5 copper pieces.
Like, oh, pretty lady, nice. And she just pockets money.
Fair enough. Let's see. Latka, you had made your way to the Fire Jolt Cafe here. What would you like to buy? You got yourself muted.
I'm like out of breath there from running. Give me a picture of iced tea.
All right. Sure. Citrus tea, so 5 copper pieces.
Spend 1 silver for an extra large.
Okay.
There we go. You start chugging it down. Okay. Did he beat me here? How did you beat me? Just turn it. Gonna lose him, and just look over here and see. I'm like, ah!
So we arrived at the cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have an exquisite evening, friends.
Is there something that you would like to buy?
I don't know. Nah, I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
He was like, he stares at the menu and all that. He just like, nah, I'm good.
Fair enough. Well, if you ain't gonna buy anything, then get out of my cafe.
Then what's the cheapest thing that you have?
Well, we got a special going on. Crunchy frog legs on toast for 1 copper piece.
Actually, that doesn't sound bad. I'll take 2.
All right, 2 copper pieces then.
I say, I'm doing his voice. I'm doing his voice wrong. Let me see. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Sorry, I have like a bunch of voices in my head, like not actual voices. I'm not hearing voices.
Yeah, crazy. He crazy man.
We understand.
Okay, I'm not
We understand
He's
that.
got friends.
Don't worry about that.
You got a friend in me.
When you play multiple characters, you start developing multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, okay. It's just
I know
it
who
feels
I
like
am.
that when you're.
I'm the guy disguised as a dude.
All right. Let's bring you guys back here. All right.
It feels like that when trying to pick up a voice.
Right.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. What about? I think that's all. It's all the minimum. Double check. Alchemist supplies. What does alchemist supply do? Do you have it? Basically, he asks, do you have ale? Alcohol
no,
as well.
We do not have ale or alcohol.
Hmm.
And as you guys are having your conversation, you do hear a door, the ringing from the door.
Who comes in? Who's swinging?
A lanky person. Oh, greetings. I'll take some citrus tea if you don't mind, there, Alana. Sure thing, Zano.
No. It's him.
And he goes essentially to the back to sit.
By the way, my character doesn't say that. It's just I'm just saying that as a player.
Mysterious Valor just walked in.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else for the rest of you?
I wanted to do something. Could Dr. Funny? Could I roleplay Vima joins the Strixhaven Iron Lifter Society?
You want to put Vima where? In the Iron Lifter Society?
Strixhaven Iron Lifters Society.
Right. Yeah, you could do that.
Still thinking how she would join it though.
Oh, right. Just go to the training grounds, which is by the countryside.
I guess after eating her covered bonbons, she will just leave and just go to there.
I will. Yeah. Meanwhile, Maka pulls out her arcane phone there, turns it on, and starts playing a familiar noise from it. Like,
an iPhone.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Nokia.
Okay. We get it.
Okay. Sorry. Everyone's curious.
I look.
Because I use my.
What? You say, that noisy contraption is interrupting my dinner. Could you? They say, do you want me to destroy it? Hello?
We hear you.
You bugger off.
Because basically my character thinks that thing is it's causing trouble. He's asking you if you want him to destroy it. Would you like me to destroy it?
I basically told you to bugger off.
Mm-hmm. And say,
wait.
Geez, I say, I'm just offering my services. Don't need to be so rude.
You just offered to break my arcane phone. Now you have modified.
You say, you find usefulness for that thing? What do? Annoy yourself at night?
It's a means of entertainment. Also, I can use the contact people that I also share the same share numbers with, or contacts with. I mean,
he looks at you even weirder, like, what the fuck?
Have you ever heard of the magic item? Have you ever heard of the item known as the Sending Stone?
Ah, yes, very useful item.
It's like that.
I heard adventurers use them, but never seen one that cuts such irritatable noise.
Well, that's just me. I have modified it to play a block game on it. I call it tennis.
He looks at you even weirder, like he's like, "What the fuck? You modified it?" He's like, you can see him in his face. That he's like, "You wanted to modify it like that, and what the?" Like he has that face right now, complete and utter confusion.
I show you the game there. Like, see, you gotta line up the blocks to make a solid row, right?
While you two are having a conversation, all of a sudden.
No, están ahí.
Okay then. All of a sudden, sound has been cut off.
Excuse me, sorry.
The spell silence has been casted.
Yep.
Oh, no more pretty music.
I guess silence.
Hmm. But that's about it.
Okay. I don't think anyone talks. I'm like, okay, like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
To which you see the same figure just pretty much get up, and he does leave, and he flips a coin, and and now you can hear the sounds much better as he leaves.
Wow, what a jerk!
HDMI done with my character.
Cool.
I'm missing some. I only put the skill that I'm proficient in, but the rest I put. So yeah.
Follow that guy. Quin follows that guy out wherever he's going.
Okay. Yeah. He exited.
What was it? Zenier?
Zenier. Yeah.
I attempt to catch up with him. Talk to him.
I mean, not entirely. I got about like what, $100.
All right, try that again.
Next time.
Background there, Dutch.
No, that's fine. I'll give you.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna what?
It's Maldita sea.
Just relaxing.
Quin goes and attempts to talk to Zanier.
All right. And how do you do that?
Right. Run out because he went out the door, right? So I run out the door and attempt to catch up to him.
All right. You do catch up to him.
Excuse me, sir. Saw you flipping around a fancy coin. Is there any special story behind that?
It's just an enchanted coin that allows me to cast the spell Silence. That's all that it does.
Are you a resident of the town?
I am. I'm just a person that happens to be passing through, is all.
Passing through, eh? So...
Yes. Consider me a mercenary if you'd like.
You're a mercenary, eh?
You're Canadian, eh? Are you good? No.
What? I am. Thank you very much.
Are you on hire right now for any contracts?
At the moment, I am. But what business is that of you?
I'm looking for some stimulation of the mind, as well as any that might be involved in such an activity?
He would squint his eyes, but also tilt his head with a smile. And what type of activity are you looking for?
Mostly I'm looking for things to do. I've been a shut-in and a recluse my whole life. I've been walking the town today for the first time in 19 years, exploring because I have no clue what it looks like. But in akin to that, I'm looking for possibly a job, or to join a club, or to chance accompany you on a mercenary mission. Sounds interesting.
Well, if that's the case, I might have a job for you. As for clubs, I don't think I can help with that. If you want clubs, I believe Fire Jolt Cafe has a board that has that type of information. But I do have a job for you if you are
Really
interested.
noted. What is this job, good sir?
Well, he would step off essentially beside you and wrap his arm around you and pretty much whisper into your ear, I'm doing a bit of investigating on some of the students who's been acting suspicious.
May I inquire as to which... I do see, I'm gonna do a... What kind of check do I want to do here? 1 second. Can I do a... I'll just do a persuasion check.
Persuasion for what?
To ask him which students he is investigating.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll for that. With an 18, he would tell you, I am not entirely sure. It seems like all students are under subject of being questionable. We're trying to narrow out which ones are actually the problematic type. I would like you to investigate their rooms when you get the chance. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. Okay?
Their rooms, you say? In the dormitory?
That's correct.
Okay. I think I would be willing to do that, sir.
Alright, now be sure to keep this hush-hush just between us. Eh?
Hey. Hi.
Hi, Captain.
AI.
He would let go of you, and it's like, alright, then, if you ever are in need of finding me, you could probably find me at Bozen's Tavern.
Bozen's Tavern. Duly noted, sir. Thank you for your consideration into my very adept skills at knowledge and things.
Of course. And he would turn around and walk away.
Yeah, I tip my hat and I walk away. Actually,
Yeah, you don't have a hat.
Yeah.
Clubs. Alright, Zano is going to the place where we got the uniforms, I guess the seamstress, to look around.
Oh, that reminds me, I probably have to head there as well.
Right. So heading to the seamstress? Okay.
After I finish my little game there, showing them all, I would probably head over there as well. If I could. I was like, oh, that's right, I have to pick up that.
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Fair enough.
I don't even remember what I asked you to make.
I believe it was a particular type of bikini.
Oh, I need to pick up
That's what I mean.
Not
Like,
again. Please, not again.
I need to pick it up. I can't forget about that. Ooh. Mark Street.
All right.
Okay. Solve the problem. What happened? I heard something about bikini armor.
it doesn't bikini armor. It's just swimwear.
Please, no, not the bit. Don't do the bikini. No, not again. I'm tired. Like seriously, I'm tired.
It's not
Big
the bikini
armor,
armor.
please, no.
I assure you,
Thank
it's not
God.
that.
Thank God.
We're just preparing for a beach episode.
Yeah.
Vima
will
was
head
that's even worse.
I'm going to head off to the seamstress, but like I'm going to wait for a bit for everyone to do their role play because I have to take my time.
Yep.
I do finish off showing off my little game to everyone there.
Fair enough.
I call it Tennis 4, which, if anyone knows, it's the English word for Tetris.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't
know.
Those blocks are fascinating. My cat just seems fascinated now by your object. I've never seen the likes of this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just modified my arcane phone to do this. As you can see, I am an artificer.
Can I try?
Oh my goodness.
I use my magical tinkering ability. The most useless ability an artificer has to goof around, I guess.
Right. As you two do come in, you do see Leela, and she does greet you. Welcome.
Hello, boss.
Nice to see you.
I'm here for my bikini pickup.
Yes, it is completed.
You got a changing room I can try on?
It would be right in the back there.
All right, thank you. And then Vima will take her bikini. What does it look like?
What do you want it to look like? Hopefully something appropriate.
Shit, no. I guess it'll be blue.
There you go. All right. What about you, Zano?
Yes, I would like to place an order, if I may.
All right. What is your order?
Let's see. I will do a one shoulder, one piece suit. Thing that will my wings and feathers.
Okay.
Just thinking this through the logistics of this.
Okay.
We'll just say an open back. With let's do a blue iris color.
All right.
That's very specific.
Very well. Just give me about a week, and I should have this ready for you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Who else we got for the seamstress?
The guy was coming in, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For the night.
Yeah, you did say that.
Vima right now just has bikini on, just trying it out.
I don't know if anyone else was following me to the seamstress.
Pretty sure Sha Gi was.
I mean, do we have a reason to? Like, you just mistreated my character right there, so he's like, he's only curious about your phone, that thing, your mystical contraption. So,
the arcane phone. I'll let you know where to get one. The Mystic Arcanum, the store next door.
Yes.
You want to go get one? One, they do not have the built-in game inside. You'll either have to ask an artificer to help you make it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He says, he asks you, I would like to try the inbuilt thing. If I can, that is.
Good luck, I guess. Adios.
No, but he's asking you if you could let him, play with it a little. Like, see what it is about.
You break it, you buy it. I hand him my phone there, which it only has the one contact with his Calloway right now. But like I do tell you, it's like it's 10 gold that you break it, you buy it, and I run off.
Don't worry, Don't worry, I'm very dexterous with my hands.
The moment I leave, it squeaks and like launches out of your hand because news.
And I have a very, as I say, and nothing. He looks at you. Nothing slips from my hands. I don't have. I say, because my hands are literally like glue. In fact, I don't think I have technically hands to begin with.
Right. Oh my god. I head off to the seamstress there and enter the store.
Fair enough. You do see Leela. And your other two friends.
Oh, hey there.
Vima and
Zano.
Zano. Okay. Zano, Leela. I turn over to the shopkeep there. I believe I ordered some swimwear.
I believe you did.
I was a little on the tipsy side when I ordered it. I didn't. Can I get it in a bag?
Sure. As she pulls out a little bag and puts it in there for you, to which you could see the bag having some labels on it, to which is in common V secret. Enjoy.
Yeah, I look inside. Get a little embarrassed. Anyone ever seen the I believe it's like kitty or the cat keyhole bikini?
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
You know, the cat hole, like that meme, anime meme cat somewhere has been going around. The keyhole cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. The one that has
like
the bra that has like a, how do you call it? The face
cat,
of a
like,
cat-ish.
Yeah, cat head. I just laptop blushes a bit. Like, well, this is one could say, it's the word I'm looking for. This is a bold statement.
Don't worry, you'll do fine.
Yeah, Leela would tell. Leela would tell you that you'll do just fine. You don't have to worry about anything because you have the meow.
Oh.
Like steps away. Like make sure to keep that bag there. I put it away in my bag of holding.
Yeah. And before you leave, she would tell you, "Don't purr too hard now."
They will just laugh at that.
It was like, why did I have to come here when I was like drunk?
Zano, was there something that you were going to say?
Oh no, I was just going to ask Vima what they thought of their bikini.
That, what?
Oh, I was going to ask Vima what you thought, of your bikini.
Pretty cute. It's blue like I like it, and it feels comfortable. Vima is less hidden about it. Like, she's not hiding her bikini at all.
Gotcha.
You could just see Leela is essentially not clapping the palm, but more like her wrist. Ooh, nice. Looks good on you.
What does yours look like?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I think I bought a combination of fine work and durability.
Yeah.
And I believe you bought the fine one.
It was like.
Bought the practical one.
Okay.
That's a bit.
I'm
Also,
heading out.
Bonnie's going to ask her boss something.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Boss, can you teach me something about sewing, like how well you do it?
Yes, I can teach you, and you can become proficient with it in 256 days.
Oh, that's a long time.
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
Thank you. And then I guess Vima will leave and head towards the Iron Society.
Students. I somehow got stuck in the arena. I can't get out.
Oh God!
You got stuck in the arena. Okay. Let's see.
Token is not on the screen, and I can't move.
Pretty sure your token is on the screen.
Give me a moment.
Oh, it's behind the. I know where it is. It's behind the gateway token icon. Do a large sweep of the, like a right click.
Can you see it
sweep
now?
right over your.
Actually, so
look towards the edge of the grass.
Oh, now I'm on the Bibli.
Gotcha. All right. I know exactly what happened.
This is how I end up in a wheelchair.
Excuse me? Okay, what's happening?
Aren't you already in a wheelchair?
You know, it just depends on the week and how stuck I get. Okay.
Okay, what's your race again?
An owlin.
She's an owlin.
An owlin on a wheelchair.
I had more to do with John pushing me around from room to room.
You stuck right now. I get behind you and try to help you out. Okay, so what you want to do is so click on the select token thing. I'm assuming it's the box, right? Get that already selected. Then right click in a general area and sweep over your token. Got it?
It's not right click, it's left click. Left click.
Is it left click? Yeah, left click. Yeah, I meant left click. Left click and hold, and then sweep over your token.
You should be able to see it towards on the grass there.
And then click on any of your directions, like on your keyboard, like direction arrows. Should be able to move it then.
There you go.
Excuse me. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Right.
Oh no, their token. They can't find their token, or their token's behind something, and they can't interact with their token because they clicked off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't click on the token because it's behind the icon, right? So I'll ask Zano there if getting a hand with that. Are you actually stuck there, Zano?
On the street. I'm good. I'm not stuck. Quin is stuck. Or maybe I'm stuck. Oh, just kidding. I'm stuck now. Okay. I'll refresh.
Oh, no. You don't need a refresh. You're, lagging the shit.
Just be patient. Just be patient.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
There you go. Alrighty. With that being the case, what shall we do now? Can't go too far without
training hall right now.
Training hall. Okay.
So, okay. So basically, we're all moving together. Where are we moving? Us, I guess.
Looks like we're all. Seems like we're heading towards the training hall with Vima.
Okay. By the way, also my catcher will in the cafe. He will be introducing also to himself to the other characters. Basically, even seeing that his name is Sha Gi. Sha Gi Proteus. No, that's it. And just to kind of like give it on, because I figured that we didn't kind of like really roleplay introduce ourselves, so I guess that we're just pre-introduced.
Yeah. For simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
Let's see here. For you, Vima, you can hear all sorts of, essentially, stuff that's, sounds like metal clanking and all sorts. when you enter in, you can see a bunch of students that are just working out. Some of them are pretty bulky, some of them not as bulky, and doing all sorts of training between physicality and of strength, pure strength, to even dexterous.
Vima is gonna probably stare a little bit too much at the bulky students.
Contest of strength.
To which you can see Isabeau is talking with some other fella.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
Oh.
Also a no.
Their conversation does essentially come to a conclusion, to which Arkin does see you, and with quick movement, ooh, fresh meat.
Oh shit!
Who's he looking at?
Are you here to join the Iron Lifter Society?
Who's he talking to?
Sorry, I'm talking to
me.
Vima.
Vima is in Ireland's society at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vima's just, I guess, a bit startled at how fast he came and says, "Yes, I need to up my muscles. I'm pretty weak. I would like a better body."
A better body? Your body is going to be broken by the time that this training is done. You will experience pain, and you will know the meaning of gain. I want you to do 300 squats.
I got roll for that?
No,
And then after the squats, I want to see how well you can do with those deadlifts. And I want you to deadlift that big boy right over there. To which you can see Minotaur. He a big boy.
Big boy, big boy.
It's like, you're going to be deadlifting him. To which you can see he is actually one of the students. Grab me a few seconds and I can show you a picture of him.
Okay. Now you have the thing open. How do you call it?
Are you heading to the gym?
Oh wait, never mind. Okay, let me know when I need to see something. Because I'm a little
Rainbow or thunder pelt.
To which he would look at you, go, and give you a gentle wave.
I give a gentle wave back.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I got lost again. Where exactly are we?
You were still in the cafe, unless you decided to leave the cafe.
Yeah.
You were playing my game, I think. You said you were playing a Tetris game on my phone.
Got some big problem.
Okay, then I start to wander around while playing at Tetris.
Fair enough. Yeah, because last time I checked, I believe you were outside the seamstress shop. Vima essentially parted from the party a little bit to head to the Iron Lifter Society.
Then
I would like to be there.
So
you would like to be there?
I would, but I can't find. Yeah.
Oh, you're stuck at the Biblioplex.
No
All right,
tokens and big green people with explosion symbols.
Right. Grant me a few seconds. I can get you back to your tokens.
Give me a moment. Okay, Lapka, you're telling me you left Sha Gi with your Mckee? No, I hope it's a Nokia, because you just left Sha Gi with a freaking your phone alone behind. Is that what I'm getting at?
I told you if you break it, you buy it.
I mean, if you want to get technical, my character's still there, just peeking. But yeah, she's not the most reliable. Just saying.
Yeah, my character's bring one of my characters to distracted playing Tetris.
You're still at the tavern then, or not the tavern, but the cafe?
Yep.
Okay. No, I think we were at the. I think the last time was at the seamstress.
No, I guys
When
didn't
you gave me, where you gave me the thing.
No, I left with the phone when you guys were still at the the cafe.
Oh my!
Because you wanted it. Wanting to play my game I put on my freaking phone.
All right. Zano, do you remember where you left your token?
Nope.
Nope.
It was...
I believe it's the tap. It was at the cafe.
No. For Zano.
Oh no, Zano. Zano is behind. Okay, her token's behind the seamstress icon.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I see it. Like that's what I was saying. Sweep over it.
There we go.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, it just wouldn't let me get back to that.
Zano. Pull. There we go.
There we go, thank you.
You are welcome.
Wait, you name your character Zano?
It was pre-made.
That was.
I know because I have a certain artificial god that has of the same name.
Excuse me. All right. So it would be marketplace to countryside.
Okay.
Marketplace to trail to countryside to training room.
But you guys are heading over to the Deadlift Society?
Sounds like.
Probably what would my character? Okay, I'm a monk.
Yep, you're a monk. You're currently playing Tetris.
What would my character will do?
Yeah, what would you
currently playing Tetris? What would my character do? What would he be interested?
I mean, joining a club might be a thing. Finding work in town would be another.
I think he will be more. I think he will be more interested in finding work actually.
All right. What type of work is he looking for?
Perhaps having some. And perhaps something that requires training of his mind, because he's good. I see he's something, a physical job, probably.
A lot of them are physical jobs.
And in regards to that, then the other thing would be, just jobs, 2 jobs, I guess.
2 jobs. Okay.
I think we weren't allowed to have 2 jobs.
Yeah, I can't have 2 jobs. You can have 2...
I can't hear.
No, you can't have 2 jobs. Not with this setting.
Only 1 job and 1 club.
Yeah.
Or you can have 2 clubs and no job.
Okay, then I have 1 club, 1 job. I don't know, something... What would be a good job for a monk? Like something that's very zen.
I don't know. That kind of depends on your point of view.
Yeah. I mean, there's working at the cafe and brewing tea. There's one. Are you skilled at any?
I wrote that I'm proficient in alchemist supply, but if I could change it to brewer supplies and work at that cafe, I guess. But it would be kind of odd.
You got brewery supplies?
No, you said alchemy supplies. So
you got.
Work at...
I have alchemy supplies, but I can change it to brewer supplies and to be in the cafe.
No, you could work in the magic lab.
Yeah.
I don't think he's more of a magic guy.
No. Magic lab, where you can create magical potions of debuffs.
That doesn't make sense for his character, so.
Okay.
Does
a monk already get Herbalist Kit as well?
No, I don't.
No, that's
think
background.
They do. That's background. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna change it to brewer supply and work at that cafe because that's the most zen thing I can think of.
You want to do the cafe or do you want to do Bozen's Tavern? Because Bozen's Tavern is what's allowing alcohol.
Given how he looks, I think he looks more like the guy who would work on a cafe. So I think he will work on the cafe.
Fair enough.
Like, very zen until you piss him off.
All right, so you would be trained on your first day. Bear in mind, we limit the number of things that it can be sold, and in addition, you watch out for these particular 2 individuals. One known as Latka, the other one known as Vima.
Ain't no Vima. Damn.
Hey, basically, I will go like, hey, I know those 2.
Good. Careful how you sell stuff with them.
If I was there, I'd be like wishing her good luck.
Looks. The funny thing is that I'm receiving this while also having Latka's phone in my hand. He just slowly hides it away. By the way, HDMI, I'm gonna, because it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna change. Can I change my alchemist supplies to brewers supplies? Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
What background are you?
No, this is not from my background. This is from my.
Yeah, that's right. You get 1 tool proficiency, so it is okay.
From Artisan's Tools, so it's gonna.
It'd be a herbalist kit, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just brewing teas with herbalist kit.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, but I don't have my background. My current background doesn't give me those tools. Probably I will learn them later on, but at least the farthest I have is brewers, the closest thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, keep working on your character, bud. All right. Meanwhile,
I could have created coffee and tea. Stairs.
Do you want to be smited? I know how to smite. I will sick the entertainer on you.
Okay. You still need to get all violent.
The cafe owner is actually a paladin.
What is Kikea doing? It's been a bit.
Let's see. After sipping her coffee that makes her all warm and fuzzy, and eating her frog legs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she paid attention to the music for a bit about the phone, but she gets bored of that after a while. So she'll just, wander around. And is there like a place she can duel something, just like swing a sword or something?
Yeah, that would be like the training grounds.
Okay, well, she's gonna make her way there.
Fair enough. That is the most safest location for that aspect.
I just need to remember how to get there.
Mm-hmm. Town to trail, trail to countryside, countryside to training room.
Alright.
I didn't even see you go by.
Oh yeah, she's essentially. I think during the timeline is when you were picking up your.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you all see the same dude, same big bulky guy, and it looks like he's just yelling at Vima. Squat! You call that a squat? I want it lower. That is not good posture. Do better. You want 300 more?
Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm joining.
Yeah.
Question, is that the closest thing to a dojo?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other thing closer to a dojo? Or anything?
At the moment, for the top of my head, I don't think so. We can
The only
double check
other-
that later, though.
There's a few. There's a few clubs that you could join. That the cheer squad and the swimming.
There's a sport in the school too. Like
the sheer squad sounds funny because his charisma is jack shit.
I got teleported to the Villaplex there for some reason.
I don't know why.
I refreshed the page, that's why, and some reason brought me here instead.
All right,
I'm in the market district.
Yep.
Where
Yep. Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
No worries. There you go.
There we go. Because I just wanted to go in the enchanting shop and buy me some magic cards. Finally.
You want to buy some magic?
All right.
I just want to say, Kikea is gonna look at the Arvin, I think his name is.
Arkin.
And just have like little sparkles in her eyes, like, ooh, your dad, man, nice.
Vima is just gonna say, can you go easy on me? This is my first time.
Easy,
my leg
easy.
hurt.
You want easy? Then the door is right there. You, the next person that you come across who may have a blade to you, is not going to show you easy. He is not going to show you any signs of mercy. So therefore, you must not show mercy. And if you backtalk me again, that'll be an extra 100.
This is not that far off from my actual trainer. Huh?
So I'm gonna become a barista.
All right.
Barista. I want to go buy some magic cards. Can I go do that?
You know what? It's decided. I'm gonna be a barista himbo. I will also join the training society.
Fair enough.
So you're getting there now too?
All right, let's go to Latka real quick here. You are at the Enchantress shop.
Yeah, I go into the Enchantress shop there. Oh,
Okay,
look, Calloway.
Yeah?
What's Calloway doing here?
Yeah,
I'm just wiping myself in in the like on the study room because he just like feels himself like bad because he's almost not passing the exam.
Aw. Calloway's not feeling well.
Yeah, Calloway's not feeling well right now. So, like I just passed for a point, and that's not really good for my self-esteem.
Oop, background noise, Mev.
It's not me.
I look around. I guess I look at the shelf of magic cards. Is there like any specific deck I can purchase?
There are
Any commander deck?
There is a commander deck. There's the starter pack if you want.
Cards? There's a card game in here as well?
Yeah, it's Magic the Gathering. We can purchase Magic the Gathering cards.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
God.
Look at any like promotional card sets. They're like, can I say it there, HDMI, if this makes sense? Because like there is an actual card set for this.
Which card set is it?
Warhammer 40,000 Necrons.
No, that I don't think that's.
That's an actual card. Oh, it's not in this. Okay, fair enough.
Think
so. It's
so.
Warhammer. It's Magic the Gathering.
Warhammer. There's a crossover deck from Warhammer to Magic the Gathering. There's actually 4.
Problem is I don't think it's legal.
Oh, okay, legal. Fair enough. That's I think So there's also the Transformers. That's my other pick. Transformers, robots in disguise. Yeah, there's a Transformer deck, Street Fighter deck. There's a few other ones. There's even freaking Fortnite. All right, do they have like a construct deck? Can I purchase?
Yeah.
Construct theme deck.
Magic the Gathering cards.
All right. I believe there are. Whoop.
Why are they posting?
There are 3 different types of magic. Or sorry, 3 types of. Okay, 3 types of decks. One's control, one's aggro, and one's combo.
I don't know. How much are they?
Let's see. Well, if you're going for the starter pack, you're probably looking about 5 silver pieces.
All right. Anything else? What's the other ones?
All the other ones are like expansion little packs, which are like a single silver piece.
I will buy a deck for 5. I have 5 silver.
All right.
By the way, HDMI, let me know when you're broadcasting or something, or just a legend.
Oh, okay. I can do that right now.
I turn over to Calloway. He's like, "Hey, Calloway, want to get and try this out there?" Been hearing it's been getting popular.
Okay.
This card game.
Oh, Yeah, we find it out. Yep.
HDMI on.
Well,
continue. Sorry.
Sorry. I get a little weird. Well, just Calloway once. Yeah, I saw that, but I prefer the Dragon Chess.
For chess?
Might join to that club.
Are you going? Oh, you're part of the chess club. What is it actually?
I'm not
called?
yet there, but probably I will. I mean, I know how to play, but never like think of.
Oh no, like
tryharding.
I was just suggesting like check out this card game that's been becoming popular as of late on the school grounds as a pastime type of thing.
Oh.
I figured I'd buy into it. I relax somehow, right?
Well, yeah. Now that you say it, well, if you are gonna play, sure, why not? I'll be there. Give me some time. It's in the Enchanter store.
Yeah, it's in this store. That's why I came in here. That's why.
All right. All right. Just wait a little bit. I'm on my way there then.
You're already. Oh wait, where are you right now? Actually. Okay, then because your token's in here as well. That's why I said, oh, look at that.
Oh, really?
So technically, okay, so Calloway. I'm sorry that
I didn't hear like the whole time in the study area.
Okay, so
I thought
whoops.
I'd be there.
It was an after image caused by magical reflux or whatever the fuck. I go up to touch him and there's like, Calloway, are you listening to me? I touch him. What the?
No.
And you see Mara off. You see Mara off to the side, going, "Ah, well, that worked better than I thought. I'm going to sell this for about 50 platinum."
Well, I'm like, I heard over. Like, what was that?
Oh, just an illusion, is all.
I thought. Right, well, here's your 5 silver for the deck of cards.
When you guys are trying things, Quinn would like
to
try something.
All right.
I like I said about the cards there. I'm like, thanks for the cards there. Oh, there's Calloway.
Now I'm here.
I'm like,
so now I'm here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I bought some cards. I say the same thing to you. Like, oh, look at that, Calloway. What a surprise. I thought you were here, but it was an illusion. It's like, hey, I say the same thing. Like, hey, you want to want to get into playing this card game that's become popular as of late?
All right. Do you know how to play it? Because I'm not sure I heard about this game already.
I have no idea. I just saw the shiny cards on the wall here, and I'm like, I get into that.
Okay. But maybe some beginner's pack, so maybe we can just begin to learn how to play it.
Yeah, why not? Let's learn how to play this Magic of the Gathering trademark. It's like can't player, but yeah, I mentioned that it's like 5 silver for one of those beginner decks. I don't know which I think all the decks are just a mystery box basically of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, yeah. So
sometimes you get control, sometimes you get aggro. There are some that are specified, but they're like 3 silver pieces each.
Well, I would buy for one of those from 3 silver pieces. Let's see what can I get. And what lucky did I am? How lucky I am.
Right.
Okay. Do you want me to let you some money?
No, I already got my deck. Yeah, I show my little box there. I figured I didn't take a. I do ask you sound like what you gonna call it?
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't even know what sleeves are, would I? The card sleeves.
No, I don't know. They're sleeves. Well,
is that thing of this, or are we just alright with just the cards?
Right.
I'm just with the cards right now. I am like,
yeah, fine, that's fine.
I'm really ignorant about the game, so.
So am I. We're going in this line. None of us has card.
Well, I know how to play it, but Calloway is not like never heard about that. So
yeah,
he's like, no, I don't know how does that work.
I've never played it before.
It's going to be like when I first learned how to play it because I knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but no.
Yeah, everyone played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Just saying.
Right.
Fair enough.
So let's move the scene over to Quin here.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt.
You're okay, Pablo.
I'm at the training room. Is there like a choose the training master?
There is Arkin, the instructor. He is currently the professor for this.
Okay, I would like to talk to him.
All right. You would approach him, and he would see you, and his response to you is like, "Well, what you want, Pipsqueak?"
I would like to inquire: is this the ability in which to practice one's skills and magical abilities and such thereforth?
Yes, this would be the place for that, especially for combat training.
All right. I can see that Zano is here. Zano, would you mind, seeing as you're an owl, you fly and find our fellow students and ask if they would care to try out a training battle to practice our skills?
Spins its head around the room, then ruffles its feathers and blinks. Oh, sorry, I was taking a nap. Just the sound of everyone's pain and suffering in this gym has lulled me off to sleep. Let's see. Who else is in here? Vima?
Yeah, you see Vima, who's currently still doing squats. Kikea looks like she's got something at the end of her mouth there.
So I'd like to ask, a few fellow students have basically asked the trainer instructor if we could try out a mock battle and actually use our skills.
Sure, we can do that.
I am a fighter after all. I have yet to fight anything but a wheelchair.
All right.
My own wheelchair.
Does anyone want to join me? And I shout to everyone.
You could see, as regards of the mob and including the other NPCs that are working there, the other PCs that are training there, just all avert their gaze quickly. And you can just hear Arkin. Oh, yeah. Let's do some training.
Actually, if I can. At the sound of training, if someone wants to train, Kikea would be like, me, want to train, get strong.
That's the spirit. I like that. Tell you what, let's set a schedule for that. Do some training, show me that you can at least do some proper postures, and then we'll go. And then we'll see how well you do. How's that sound?
Nano stretches their wings.
Everyone with -1 in strength after the training.
I would like to train and try out all the abilities that I have learned in my house, not having gone out into the world, just studying. I know a lot of things, and I want to try and use them against a thing.
Fair enough.
I'm just kidding. Zano's stretching some more.
He would point off to the side and would call out, "You, Greta!" She would pop up. Yes, Professor Arkin. You make sure that these lackeys here are doing proper postures. And then by next week, we'll have our battle. Yes, sir.
Okay, what type of training should I start with?
I recommend dexterity, because you're going to need to learn how to run.
Okay, I can do that. Instruct me.
We shall. She would go off in regards of explaining things in regards of posture and also with some medical aspects of to it, so that way you can pretty much gain longevity with it. With that being the case, and this is the club that you're looking to join, correct?
Yes. This is my club I want to join.
Basically, in gist, I was like, kind of, see if we can put our skills to the test against, like, a rat or whatever, something small, just to like start rolling dice on some
How
things.
about a stick of butter?
Some dice rolling things, like using attacking stuff and things.
Mm-hmm. She would tell you. She would ask you, pick up this weight, and it's got a label on it of 35 pounds worth.
I pick up the weight.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check. Oops. Right there. You able to find it okay?
Yeah, sir, I'm getting to it. Okay.
Yep. Click on the name Strength and tell it normal. Ability check. Excuse me. Then normal.
Okay, HDMI, I finished all the details in my character. This is complete. I'm not gonna change anything else. Like, it's completely now finished. I have everything laid out. If there's anything that I forgot, let me know.
All right, will do. 22,
so, yeah,
you do pick it up with ease, but you also pick it up with proper posture, which Greta is impressed. Good job. A lot of people actually don't pick up a 35 weight correctly.
Oh, I guess. I thought to roll that. Oh, nice.
I am pretty smart.
Okay. Well, then I have to do no rolls.
Yeah, you can do the roll. Go for it.
You said do the roll?
Yeah, do the roll.
Alrighty. Is it stay with the roll or is it a strength check?
Ability check.
Okay. Alrighty. Roll done. Oh, I failed that. I hurt myself.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
I'm injured.
Greta Gordon.
Wow.
Really? Wait. Greta is a halfling?
No, Greta is not a halfling.
He was a dwarf.
She's a dwarf.
Yeah, she's a dwarf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
An absolute unit.
So you pull your back in the process of it, and Greta would tell you, well, apparently maybe strength is not your forte. Maybe Maybe on the magical aspect, to which would look to both of you. It's like, okay, you see the targets up high up there, and you can see from where she's pointing there are 3 discs with pretty much a target on them. Oops. Go ahead and use your magic flare on that.
Alrighty. Let's see. What is with my rolls today?
Question, HDMI. Question: Are they in the iron lifters? Wait.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm also heading over there right now because I did see you go that way. And because I want to get my phone back from you.
Yeah, I'm going over yonder because I finished my interview at that cafe, so I'm going over there.
Right, you should be able to see it on your character sheet there, Quin.
Might need to join a new little club.
With that one, your magic flare goes through the window.
Oh shit!
Huh?
What did I get for lifting up the weight?
You lifted up the weight with proper posture, which is what Greta was looking for. So now I need you to do a magic flare, which should be in your spell book.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Everyone has magic flare.
Okay.
What you want to do is click on the picture. When you hover over it, it should turn into what looks like a D20 symbol.
Just standard roll?
Yep, just a standard roll. Tell it to attack. You should see a little chat bubble where it popped up for you. 15. You hit your target, and the thing shatters. Well done. Both magic and prowess. Not bad.
Can I attempt to roll as well?
Yes, you may.
Right. Let's see.
What is yours? Yours is charisma based. $16. You also hit your target with that. Nice.
Actually, that's the strength ability.
Oh, strength. Okay, I see it. Yeah, you pick that up pretty well.
All right.
Next is
magic, not my forte.
No, that's a miss. Ouch.
Who needs flashy things?
Well, you never. Greta would tell you, you never know when you might need it in a pinch, especially if you can't make them wrong. If you can't, well, get to them melee wise.
Throw a javelin.
Can I roll 8?
What was that, Zano?
Oh, sorry. Can I roll to pick up the weight?
Yes.
Okay.
17. Very well. Very well.
Well done.
Would you like to try your hand with the magic flare?
Sure.
All right.
Which one is that?
Grant me a second. Yours is wisdom based.
Wisdom.
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you hit your target.
What class is she?
She is a fighter.
Oh, she's a fighter.
So if you join one of the clubs over time, do you get things added to your dexterity or your?
You get additional skills, temporary skills.
Temporary skills.
Yep.
So nothing permanent.
Not for at the moment.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it here. Oh. Yeah, because with the Iron Lifting Society, trying to find it. No, that's not it.
What does the Iron Society give you? Iron lifters?
Athletics and
medicine.
Medicine, yeah.
If you already have it, then it does nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Medicine's gonna be good, but I don't think athletics. My athletics is pretty. My strength is shit.
Can you only join one club at a time?
You can do. You can do. Okay, hold on.
Go on.
You can do one job and one club, or you can do no job and 2 clubs.
I don't suggest the second. I suggest the first option.
And the job will. How much does a job
You need
earn?
to pay for the second year.
The job gives you 5 gold pieces per week.
Per week, okay.
Do you have a job though? Because you're working.
No, I haven't really picked a job
the
or a club.
investigation. Does that count as a job, or is that?
No,
it's
that
more
was.
of a. Go on. Sorry.
I think the investigation was like a side thing.
okay.
That was my impression. But...
Yeah, it's a side thing. Side hustle.
Hustle.
Okay, I
Got
will
your side
think
hustle.
about clubs and jobs to do. Or is there a job list along with the club list that's in those?
Yeah.
Technically, the Bozen's Tavern would have the list of jobs, but you can also look at it from the Discord here that I have labeled as jobs and clubs, which should also tell you what they do, what they entail.
Yeah. There's also the blacksmithing.
Blacksmith and fisherman have been requested as additional stuff. So if there's something in the jobs that's not listed that you don't think is fitting your character, just let me know what you think would fit your character, and I can try to fit that in there.
Okay, cool. I'll start looking at that stuff.
All right.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Is Sha Gi in the training hall or training room?
I would say so.
I'm moving. Oh, I'm there. Okay, never mind.
You're already there?
I'll say that you both
guess
came
so?
at the same time for simplicity's sake here.
I chased after you like it's now reversed.
Yep.
I'm building up the courage to go in. I'm like, I see you go in. Like, do I go in?
I mean, you could hear all sorts of yelling and aspects.
I will go in. Like, I need to get my phone.
Does the
Slime guy.
Tech have a distance?
By the way, you see that I'm playing the entirety of the way. I'm literally not picking. Just like.
Oh, Shaggy guy. Where are you at?
So am I speaking to the council to kind of like sign in or something?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're ignoring me. Okay, fine.
You would be speaking with Greta for the sign up aspect.
Okay. So basically, I take out the give me a moment. Brain farting. Okay. So basically, my character will be looking at Latka was it? Didn't see. Is it? Where were you? I was looking around all over for you. This is it. I basically look like, sorry, that came out wrong. I look at her. Oh, Latka, how's it been?
Pretty good. Could I have my phone back, please?
I basically, not yet. I'm trying to break my high score. I'm trying to beat your well, yeah,
beat my high score.
Crush again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bonbons.
Oh, yeah.
Could you give me back my phone?
Fine. I get angry. Fine. This is it. Fine. You can take it. And as you look at it, you basically look that he only managed to get up to level 2. That's it.
I chuckle and do a smug smile.
Oh my word. And you know what? This is a good place to put the bookmark.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm asking a question, DM. Does